Hello folks, yeah, I'm gonna draw, go away you, just make sure everything's recording. I'm actually doing it on Daily Motion as well as what's it called? Live stream or whatever, Twitcam, blah blah blah, yeah, and I'm doing it on YouTube all at the same time, but usually what tends to happen with Daily Motion is my voice is like playing about 200 times too fast. Which is very amusing. Anyway, makes me laugh. I'm going to do a really quick one, and it's I mean, oh god, it's it's a kind of a good gag. I don't know, but I try and avoid doing too many of the cow bum ones with the flies going way because I do that quite often. But I thought it made me laugh. My son saw it and went, "That's funny." So I'm drawing it because he found it funny. And sometimes you can be too complicated and trying to be clever and all that sort of stuff. So this one's a fart gag. But it's a Christmassy fart gag. I don't think I've done a Christmassy one. I don't know. I have accidentally done the same joke twice without realising it, because I've done over 1,000, and it just I just forgot I did it. Terrible, really. There you go. There's no one telling me. Oh, hello there. Oh, yeah. Diablo Skins. Hello. Name check. Hope you're well. Right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm drawing this nonsense. And well, I hope you have a nice Christmas, everyone. So, yeah. So I drew this kind of fart gassy creation, and my son saw it and said, "Oh, it's funny." So, good man. Glad to hear it. I'm well too. That's my mate Diablo Skins. I do stuff for his phones. Uh, well, I do stuff for his. Oh God, I can't speak for the company. If you want to see my stuff on there, diabloskins.com, I think it is. And I've got loads of my designs on there, about 50. So if you want to buy a few, go ahead, have a look. It's great. So anyway, I'm doing this fart cloud, and I think you can tell what it is. You don't get any prizes for that, I'm afraid. Hang on. And I'm doing it on a separate kind of level from the bottom level, as you can tell. So we've got this sort of this fart coming out of this cow's backside. I don't think I've done a fart gag for a while, so I think we can get away with it. And the fart looks like Father Christmas. Yeah, I know. But he is kind of, when you look at Father Christmas, it's a farty old kind of face, isn't it? It looks like it's made of gas. So, that's why I did it. Okay? Yeah. Right. So, I'm using the rubber to take off and make the, you see these edges? Hang on, if I go in, it's all a bit soft. And I do like it to be nice and crisp. So it just looks sharper and nicer. Like that. So I'm just using the eraser. I tried to get a rubber in Romania, and the woman told me off because I didn't know the Romanian for rubber. I sort of said, eraser, and I had to do all this sort of miming of what I was doing. I was drawing a picture in midair and rubbing it out, and they were giving me all these great big pens, like no, 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 and a rubber and a razor. And eventually, they actually got a woman who spoke English, and she went, how many times have you been in Romania? Once? And I went, ooh, well, 5 times actually. And she said, you should know oh, what's that? Yeah, you should know the Romanian for rubber. Yeah, you know, like I ask everyone what that is. You know, I just about know how to say hello and goodbye. But anyway, long story short, I got a rubber. There we go. So I'm doing the hat and the bobble. Actually, I'll do that all as one. So what I'll do is I'll erase this bit, so it's all kind of one kind of farty plume, like so. And as you can see, I'm just nipping off all the soft bits, so it just looks more cloud-like. Neat. When I was working the other day, someone said to me, "God, you're so sort of precise in your line work. Are you a neat person at home?" If my wife had heard that, she would have just fallen over with laughter. I'm not. I'm incredibly messy. Yeah, my daughter's just messing about with my chair. That's good. So there we go. So that's a kind of gaseous Christmas fart cloud. Hang on. Oh God. I've got to change paper. Can't get the stuff. There you go. Moving my mouse. Just I don't like people by my elbow either. That drives me crazy. Get away from my elbow. So here we go. Just finish off the sort of cloud work, and I think I've got to move this back a bit and down. Yeah. And I'm gonna, on another level, I'm going to bung two flies. And the flies have changed design. I don't know if you've been sort of following World of Cow, but when I first did the flies, well no, maybe that's the old type. When I first did the flies, they kind of, hang on a minute, I'm doing it wrong. I think I'm doing it wrong. When I first did the flies, let's see, hang on, they were kind of more like that. But I've sort of incorporated the body a bit more. Hang on, have I done that on a... Have I done that? Anyway, I've just got rid of the wrong bloody fly. Right, get rid of that one. That's fine. Yeah, so I've sort of incorporated it all into one body, and there was another type of fly I did as well. But I drew a sketch in my sketchbook, believe it or not, and it was a bit like that. It's just really loose, and I thought, oh yeah, that's good. Always have a sketchbook. Makes all the difference. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat and use the same fly, but just change the expression slightly, and it's just going to go yee, yee. So yeah, bigger kind of mouth on this one. I tried to play Gears of War online today. My God, I got my bottom kicked. It wasn't pleasant. Right, yeah, so two flies, looking at that, and what I've done is I put all that onto one level. So I've got a clear level like that, and I've got just an ordinary sort of level. And what that does is, hang on, is it doesn't disturb my line work. The line work remains nice and clean. I'll tell you what, I've got a little hole there. I was going to try and lasso it, but I think I'll just do that. So I'm going to stick in the sky like that. There we go. And that this fart cloud is going to be kind of green like that. Should it be green or should it be purpley? I'll stick a bit of red in there. No, that's just brown, idiot. That's right. Hang on, let's start again. Yeah, I imagine farts are usually a kind of a purpley colour, but probably more Christmassy as well. So yeah, that's the sort of main kind of colour, and then I go in with the lasso tool and sympathetically kind of do a shadow like that. You see, I've sort of retained the same kind of shapes, so it just kind of models it slightly, and doing the same with this with the lasso tool and the paint bucket, just colouring it in like so, and there we go, just like that. So it just pops it all out and gives it kind of dimension, and that's just two colours. It really works quite nicely. You don't have to go all sort of fancy. I mean, you can do, there's nothing wrong with that, but in the context of this, it's a nice sort of graphic way of achieving a kind of three-dimensional feel. So there we go, and just here as well. And I think what I'll do is just there, I'm going to paint bucket in that, and we've got this sort of whiffy kind of Santa coming out from the rear of the cow. There we go, and I'm just putting in highlights. So just on the eyebrows, again that just pops it all out and sort of makes it more readable. Cartooning is about communication. You've got to communicate very quickly. You don't have to dwell on it, you should just be able to look at it and get it pretty much straight away, visually anyway. Sometimes, you know, jokes can hit you and ambush you, you don't get it for the first time, and then you sort of sit on the bus or something and you suddenly start laughing. I quite like that kind of joke ambush. You know, you don't quite get it and then whoom, it gets you. But I don't think my stuff's that clever. I wish it could be. Right. So, certainly not this one anyway. Oh look, just behind the tail, there's no colour. So, in the background, just to make it a bit more Christmassy, I am doing a bit of white to make it look like snow, and I think this bum hole, I reckon I'll just put a bit of colour on it to sort of separate it from the snow, but put a highlight on it just where the bum hole is, and the back of the rump. So there we go, and that just, if you can see, that just kind of pops that out as well, so it makes it again a bit more readable. And then the obligatory Christmas tree silhouette, they just pop up in World of Cow during Christmas. God knows why, but they do. Well, I know why, it looks more Christmassy. So we've kind of got a nice kind of Christmas scene going on there. And the flies, I use the same sort of dirty blue kind of colour. And then I'm going to use that colour for their compact eye. Is it oh no, it's compound, isn't it? It's compound eye. Duh. And again, you know, you don't have to do it all. It's kind of just, you know, where the light's hitting it. You know, you can imagine there's sort of light coming in from the top and just, you know, bleaching out some of the line work. And then just a little shadow on their tummy tums. And that is far too small, but never mind. So yeah, hang on, let's get it up. Yeah, and just a little bit of colour on the eyes as well, and the wings. And what they are saying is it's Farty Christmas. I know, It's not great. It's 40 Christmas! Ah, dear. Just a really silly one, alright? You know. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm on, well, it's Stiktoonz, Stiktoonz, and I'm going to put this up as a Christmas card as well. So if you want to buy it or other cards, go to zazzle.co.uk/Stiktoonz, Stiktoonz. Anyway, nice seeing you. This is going up in a minute, and I'll probably be doing another one later. Alright. Anyway, have a good one. Lovely to see you, and speak to you soon. Bye.